Hello, everyone. This is Scotty Reed, of course, and I just wanted to take this quick video of Facebook. This is my Facebook page on my timeline, y'all. Everybody knows what a Facebook timeline is. So as I'm, just looking to see what people are sharing, here is this suggested post or a sponsored advertise paid for by this company, Everyday Lifestyles, to who? Facebook. And so what is this company selling? This company is selling bud, it's selling weed, it's selling cannabis, but it's advertised as CBD oil, now legal in the USA. Now, that is true, but I live in the state of North Carolina. Weed ain't legal in the state of North Carolina. So if I was to order some CBD oil or anything that's prohibited in the state of North Carolina, I can be charged with a crime and be facing jail time. But yet, this is being promoted to me in North Carolina, where Facebook knows I am. Is Facebook facilitating a crime now? Don't get me wrong, I ain't got nothing against cannabis, all right? Lots of great uses for that. Many benefits, including economic benefits and job creation, but most importantly, to keep people from getting put in prison for using a natural herb remedy, whether they're using it for recreational purposes, spiritual purposes, or for medicinal purposes. People should not be in prison right now because of this. And now it's being promoted through one of the world's largest social networks to listeners. To people who have an account, which is said to be up in the billion, about a billion people on Facebook. They say, how many of those are minors? But now, again, I am not against Facebook suggesting this to me. I do read a lot about cannabis prohibition. I do support, legalizing the weed. So I ain't got a problem with Facebook. I'm not coming down on Facebook. I'm just pointing out the legal problems that we're looking here. And here we have perhaps hundreds of thousands of people in prisons, both private, state, and federal prisons, for this right here, this substance right here, a plant, dried up plant, rotting in prison, lives destroyed because, and now it's being, promoted nationally through Facebook. And so Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg is profiting from the weed by accepting their advertisement fee that they paid to promote this weed to me here in North Carolina. Now, this part is for my serious-minded new abolitionists, because we know that slavery still exists under the 13th Amendment, right? And so I saw this Sprint ad, and I was like, well, Sprint uses prison labor, aka slave labor, and it doesn't matter if they're paying those prisoners $2 a day, $4 a day. It doesn't matter. That is not what you get paid to work in a call center at Sprint. How do I know? I used to work at one. You can make anywhere from 5,000 on up to $60,000 just answering phones for Sprint. All right. And so I was like, now, ain't Sprint connected to prison labor? So, prisoners, just because they're getting paid don't mean they ain't slaves, because enslaved Africans pre-1865 got paid wages. Some of them did, and they purchased their freedoms, would come back later, purchase, their family members and whatnot. So just because people getting paid does not mean they are not slaves. If they're getting paid slave wages and they're not getting paid whatever the prevailing wage rate is for the job that they're doing. So, here is an article I want to recommend on Atlantic Black Star. There's been other articles about the companies that are involved in 21st century slavery. There's McDonald's, there's Wendy's, and we're going to find Sprint. There's Walmart, no more shopping at Walmart, no more shopping at Starbucks. And there we go, Sprint. Please, find this article is on Atlantic blackstar.com. I'll even link to it for everyone. But there's Sprint. Sprint, inmates provide telecommunication services. Inmates are used in call centers. I used to work in a call center doing troubleshooting for Sprint, making about 30 $3,000 a year. They are not paying those prisoners no $33,000 a year, $25,000 a year, whatever the lowest salary is for a Sprint employee working in a call center. Those prisoners aren't being paid that. So that's slave labor. You're paying them slave wages. So going back to Facebook, since we see this Sprint ad, when we see ads on Facebook or any social media network, then we want to click on the X box. We don't ever want to see those ads on our timeline or when we're visiting these social networks. So on Facebook, you say, I don't want, I'm going to click on hide all from shopsprint.com. We will try not to show you this ad again. Why did you hide it? Okay. Let's say it's offensive. That doesn't fit. So we'll say something else. Okay. We'll say something else. I thought it was going to allow me to put in there why. Okay. It's not relevant to me. Where does it allow me, if I can get them some feedback of why I don't want to see this ad? Because I want to tell them, because it's slavery. They use it. It's illegal or violent. I disagree with it. And looks like the ad's gone. Okay, it's gone. All right, so I don't ever want to see. That's what new abolitionists should do. So Facebook, if y'all want to know why I'm blocking Sprint ads, McDonald ads, let's see, Verizon wireless ads. Who else is on here? Let's go through the list. Victoria's Secrets ads, Fidelity Investments. Check your 401k. You might want to dump that because they investing in slavery. Let's see, J.C. Penney, American Airlines. So again, here's the article. 12 mainstream corporations benefiting from the prison industrial complex. So when you see those ads on Facebook, let's see if I see any more ads like that. We'll keep the weed ads, all right? I ain't got a problem with that because it shouldn't be illegal, all right? And it generates jobs, good for the economy, save taxpayers money. I'm not seeing no ads. Let me see if I go back again to my timeline. I want to see if any of these other prison slavery companies show up in my timeline. So they probably ain't going to show me no more ads right now. But that's what you do. That's how you send a message. If you're able to tell them why, then tell them why. Tell them you're not. And oh my God, here is Charles Barkley saying he doesn't know if slavery was really all that bad. So we'll end on that right there before I say something really anti-black about Charles being anti-black, and I'll end this video here. So yeah, block all ads from the prison enslavers. The corporations don't do business there no more. Now you know. Now you know. McDonald's, we'll go through it one more time. Wendy's. Who else we got on here? Walmart. Starbucks, coffee. So for all y'all that be shopping, running up in Walmart, know that probably you got a family member or two or three that's in prison right now, and somehow Walmart is profiting off of them, using them as prison labor. The Starbucks. This is the only way that you can directly, not the only way, but one of the ways you can directly impact prison slavery. Sprint, Verizon. Block all of these ads. Victoria's Secret, Fidelity Investments, for those that got 401ks, get rid of them. And J.C. Penney and American Airlines. So it's only going to change if people make it change. So let's impact them economically. And if we see their ads on social media, if we're on Twitter, if we're on Facebook, let's block those ads. And the reason why is we don't support slavery. And let's also boycott Charles Barkley as well. Let's also boycott any products that he's pushing. And Shaq as well, who said that he always side with law enforcement officers. If y'all want to continue this economic economic protest of this system, then we have to send a message to the system. That's the least that you can do. That's a form of passive resistance, but it's resistance nonetheless. Peace and blessings. Support independent black media.